Sit back, grab a drink, and listen to Free Liquor.
You know what it is. You know who the fuck it is. Another episode of Free Liquor here where we're doing our Misandry's man meeting. You know what I'm saying? You already know who I am. I'm the man that you love to have your daughter want to date and your son want to be like you rat bastards. And behind me I have an audience of female guest members and they're going to fire questions away. But first women's.
And they looking real good.
And with that being said, we're going to let the ladies fire away questions with us here. But what we're going to do here is introduce the gentlemen we have on the panel here. And I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. We all been drinking, so we littered in the Christmas tree. So we're going to start at the end with the pimping.
What's up, Cisco? How y'all doing?
Can you hear him? Yes or no? All right, cool. Go ahead.
My name's Zoe, and I'm going to be honest with you. It's a lot of real pretty women behind this door.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ladies love Zoe.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. This is a bunch of chicks back there I wouldn't even wrap up on. Shit, I just pay the child support.
Real ass bitches.
What up, though? This your boy A-List, and we in my studio.
A-List is my producer, and it's about time I got his monkey ass on camera, so now we finna ball game. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and let the ladies fire away their first question. They're off camera, but we can go ahead and ball game itself.
I do.
Talk to me. First question.
What's up?
First question comes from Sunshine with Good Energy. How you doing?
How you doing?
My first question is, me and the ladies are talking about polydynamics, right? Would you ever entertain the idea or participate in a poly relationship where you have the love of two women? It adds extra income to your household. It eliminates the want or desire to cheat, and you're also able to pursue your goals individually.
Absolutely. I'm trying to find two women to pay all the motherfucking bills. I'm tired of working. It's pimping around this motherfucker.
Hold up.
I want to answer this question first.
Yeah.
I don't knock anybody who portray in it, but I'm an old school traditional type of guy. I love the coming home to my own one woman.
Shout out to Mrs. A-List. Come on.
I have had my time where I dibbled and dabbled, but once I became, I would say, a secure adult, I got tired of playing. I just wanted to have that one. I just wanted that one thing to come home to every day, all day. So I don't see nothing wrong with people that do it, but just for me, I'm in love with just what I have at home, and that's my one.
So would you ever?
We love that.
Wait, so you said we got two women that's encouraging the idea that y'all are doing what?
So you have two women.
Okay.
Access to everything. They're adding additional income to the household. They're also motivating you to be a better man. They're also giving you the freedom to be who you are and who you desire to be on your journey. Would you accept that?
Me personally, as long as you two women got the communication between y'all two, that y'all know my position, that y'all know y'all position within me, then we ain't got no problems. For real. Y'all two is straight. Y'all gonna handle what y'all needs to handle between me. But when I go outside and do me, we don't need no misunderstandings. That's just being honest. Well, I got two women, but y'all two is at home, and y'all handling what y'all need to handle, but I'm out doing me. If that's a problem, we need to communicate that.
Cause that outside dick had them hoes sick. Like,
Facts.
I like it
Like that, she working that back. I don't know how to act slow, but for me. I'm just being honest.
Go ahead, bro, at the end.
Shit, man. I'm almost half a century. I'm dibbling and dabbling, all kind of crazy stuff. But,
Yeah, he damn near 50.
You look good. I found something.
A-List damn near 50 too. Shit.
I'm happy with.
Don't pay no attention to him. I'm young. I'm 38.
Yeah, don't.
No, go ahead.
What you was saying, Cisco?
Nah, I'm just saying I found something I'm happy with at home. And, I'm gonna go
And we
down
love
there.
her, friend of the show. There you go. Okay, so just to piggyback, this is Tony, co-host of the show here. Just to piggyback off of Sunshine's question. So you would entertain the thought of two women, but would those women, since it is polyamorous, would they be able to potentially venture out and have another male partner?
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
I am the only man
Yes.
in this situation.
Yes.
My chicks can't even have a stud.
Yeah.
I am the only male presence in this motherfucking situation.
Yes. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a real jealous type. I'm not. I am not the guy that's about to allow you to go out and do you No, you can. No.
I look like
So
paying
what
all
y'all-
your bills, upgrading your motherfucking life, and another nigga or a stud get to come in this motherfucker.
Facts.
The fuck I look like Ryan O'Neal?
Facts.
Better have the money or else looking
Can
ass.
I jump in on that, fellas?
Yeah.
That's why I'd rather just have my one at home. I don't want to deal with 2 more problems, 2 more periods,
Facts.
2 more attitudes,
Facts.
2 more babies from 2
Facts.
different people, 2 different dynamics. I'd rather
Facts.
just have my one that's
Facts.
gonna run me a ringer anyway, and I'm a lover with the ringer and without the ringer. So it defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's
you
true.
Never, that's why you never hit him. You shake him.
Lady said something. What she say?
A man can have 2 women. Okay.
Mhm.
A man can have 2 women,
Mhm.
but a woman cannot have 2 men.
Because we ain't in control.
Wait a minute.
Well, no. You asked. You asked. Okay, go ahead. Go
But
ahead.
you agreed to a poly relationship.
Yeah.
So with a poly relationship, that means you agreed to share.
But we in control.
That's not sharing. That's not sharing.
No. Sharing and control are 2 different things.
Y'all have a girlfriend.
We are. We the man, right?
Are you?
No. I'm asking. Are we the man?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are in control.
Okay. Let me give you a breakdown. Okay, let me give you a breakdown. The way the Bible describes it, a man's supposed to be.
Don't do it.
Boy, no. Let me finish. The way the Bible describes it, a man's supposed to be a 3P man. He's supposed to be a provider, protector, and a keeper of peace. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
So with that being said, what do I look like providing and protecting for a woman if he can fuck her?
But you provided for 2 women.
Yeah.
though. But
Guess
a-
what?
but a woman-
Those are 2 women that are under my covenant. Fuck, I look like
Yeah.
providing for a woman, and then she can go to him, and get the same covenant.
Yes.
No, you're making a commitment to me.
Let her
If
talk.
you're
I'm
talking
supposed
about
to
a
step
Let her
up.
talk.
Hold on,
Let
'cause
her
you
talk.
brought up the Bible.
Let her
What's
talk.
up?
So if you're
Talk.
talking about a covenant, the Bible says a covenant between man and woman.
Okay.
That's one. So you try to make it plural to satisfy your need. But then you want to make the other woman responsible to make sure that not only does she please your need, but the other one pleases your addition.
We ain't got no problem.
No.
We ain't-
Here's the beauty.
Why
Here's
you
the beauty
go
part.
out
Here's the
there-
beauty part.
Why
I got
you
you.
go out there and then you try to please another woman? So you can't bring the Bible in and say that, oh, well, the Bible says this. Because if you want to be real with it, the Bible says between man and his wife.
Right.
But here's the beauty part. But here's the beauty part, though. If you look at the Bible said kings had wives and concubines.
That's Old
He
Testament.
said
That's Old
king.
Testament.
He never
That's
said
Old
that.
Testament.
So with that,
That's
and
Old
guess what?
Testament.
I am the king of my kingdom. So whatever I build that a woman decides to embark in within my kingdom, guess what? She's
Yeah.
ballgame.
And to tell you the truth, what are we really doing? That's really the question.
What are you really doing?
What are we really doing? And that's why I say personally for me, I wouldn't be able to play them type
Great
of games.
example. Great example.
I would not.
Great example. Solomon. It's a
I would
scripture.
not.
It's a scripture in the Old Testament. Solomon, let's say, is 968 through 923 BC.
Which one?
Where
Solomon 1 or Solomon 2? Because there's 2 of them.
Yeah, there's Solomon 1 or Solomon 2. Which one, Wayne?
And you got New Testament version, and you got the Old Testament.
I believe it may be Old Testament, but longer to short, he had wives and concubines. But the thing is this: the reason why so many men are favored toward poly because when a man wants a woman, he's going to pay the price he has to pay to get her. He doesn't see.
So why is it women involved? Why is it other women involved?
This is
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
This is the beauty part I love when women get at. So many of y'all are so used to dealing with fuck boys that y'all don't understand what it is to deal with a man. When you deal with a man understands. Tricking ain't in my vocabulary. This is the woman I want. So I'm going to pay the price I have to pay to get her. Take them off. Take your gazelles off too.
A-list.
Shout out to Jill Scott.
A-list. Can you level the ground?
Nah, A-list.
Level it for us.
He can tell you.
A-list. If it's anybody that's here that's more positive, prosperity, love, energy, and joy, it's gonna be A-list.
So
A-list, what you got to say, man?
I mean, I'm totally opposite on all of that. I just feel like you love what you love. Like, everybody has flesh problems, and we're gonna speak on that on the panel later. But when you find your soulmate, man, don't nothing else matters.
Absolutely.
My woman is every woman I want her to be.
That part. Come
Every
on,
woman.
A-list. Get on.
So
A+.
I don't need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I don't need to go
ESPN
outside.
Plus on that
A+.
ass.
AA+.
I'm serious, but we have an understanding. So at the end of the day, y'all just gotta figure out when y'all find that one that can keep your ass at home, then it ain't.
Yeah.
Man, do you know how hard that is?
And can I be honest?
I've been looking for a woman that can sit my ass the fuck down.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
Let's
do it right now.
Hey, but why would you
Let's
get a
do
woman
it right
you
now.
gotta
We done threw the cap in this motherfucker. What's up?
You ain't been doing that.
Bullshit.
Why would you get a woman you gotta sit down though?
Yeah, why?
Honestly, once I meet a chick that I want,
What's a chick that you want? Start there. Talk about it.
Question the man.
feminine.
Wait.
Feminine, positive, supportive, non-materialistic.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. You my brother. Hey, nah, I'm not gonna lie to you. You my brother.
Talk to me.
But them 4 things that you just labeled, that's mandatory in a woman.
Absolutely.
You say feminine, positive. What else you say?
Good energy.
That's simple, man. Come on.
Non-energy.
We beyond
Good
that.
energy.
We beyond that. Nah.
Ask me for nothing because I ain't giving you nothing.
But see,
That's
here,
what that means when you say non-materialistic.
no, what I mean by non-materialistic is this. You want, okay, here's my thing.
Yeah, what's she saying about non-materialistic?
Here's my thing about
Because I love
non-materialistic.
materialistic shit.
I got some material.
I ain't gonna.
And
What
I keep it a buck
materialistic
with you,
shit?
and like I said, and I've already brought one of my exes on the show. When I'm with a woman, I'm a trick.
Wait a minute. What?
It ain't nothing she can't ask me for. I will spend whatever on her.
And what is that?
My whole thing with in the relationship situation, my whole thing is I'm not one of these motherfuckers that gotta have Balenciaga and all that type of shit. I'm one of these motherfuckers like I'm cool with going to Target and getting the motherfucking AC/DC shirt and shit like that. Now, if her whole thing is, a motherfucker gotta be spending $1,000 a week on her type shit, then no, I'm good.
I want to speak on that too. Love language is different, y'all.
Yeah.
Absolutely. My love language is ejaculation.
Bruh.
All right. We as men, we scared to show our vulnerability and show our weaknesses, and I don't think that that's right. I think that we as men should express yourself more, so when your woman see you in that moment, she can be your peace.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't.
I need her carrying the
so
piece
strong.
too. All jokes aside.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm single, for real, and I'm gonna be honest to you. Like in this generation of my life, like I really don't need a woman. It's more in the characteristics of really wanting what I want, and to tell you the truth, it's really peace and prosperity.
Absolutely.
And I give that within myself. So it takes a lot for me to be able to open up to a person and be able to say, hey, I'm going to give you this time and this ideal of saying, hey, you can be this joy and happiness within myself. If I'm giving you that, man, that's a lot to ask from me as a man. I pay my own bills. I'm not on salary. I don't get paid by the hour. How I get paid is based off of my productivity. And the women that's around me and family, I move here to dollars by myself, to be real. And this Zoe talking to y'all. You hear me? I don't need no woman. For what? And I'm gonna be real to y'all.
We gonna let Cuz answer.
I'm just being real.
We gonna let Cuz answer, then we go ball game. Go ahead,
Okay.
finish your answer, Cuz.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, finish your answer, Cuz.
I don't need no woman.
I want to bounce off Zoe, and then Cuz, can I say something before that?
Please
Zoe,
help
you
me.
my family, and I love you.
I love you
Along
too.
with you, my brother, right?
I love you too, man.
I'm the opposite, bro. I need my woman, bro.
I hear you.
It ain't nothing like going home to a home cooked meal. It ain't nothing like
Boy, I'm about to
sleeping
throw
next
the
to
thing
your
at
woman and just feeling her body next to you.
Yeah.
I can't
I'm trying to
sleep
feel her
with my
body too
wife
when I'm
staying
jumping
in
up
my
and down
bed.
for about 30
So let me ask you.
Everything ain't
So
about
let
sex. I'm talking
stop
about
there. Stop
real
there.
life, so.
But stop there.
But I'm talking to you. I ain't talking to him.
At times when you needed that woman, and when you needed that other person by you, from my experience, that was me.
But
That-
a man that found a wife.
That was
A
me.
man that found a wife find a good thing. I had to travel from Detroit to Texas to find my
So
wife.
I have to have another woman in order for me to live successfully.
No, you don't. But
Okay.
I'm saying for me
Alright.
as a man and who I am as my character, I like to enjoy my success with my wife.
Look.
I like to travel with my wife. I
Yeah.
like to go do my work with my wife.
Yeah.
So like that's my fun partner. That's my best friend. That's my concubine. Me and my wife, we do everything. We be gone.
So is it wrong to be able to do that by yourself?
I'm
There's
just
nothing wrong with doing it by yourself, but it's so much better.
I'm just
Well, maybe I need to experience that so much
Before I let
better.
my big brother talk at the end. So,
Yeah,
before I let my brother talk at the end, Zoe, think about this.
yeah.
You know how good it feels when you sick and your wife can pay all the bills?
I don't know how that feel.
You gotta experience it then.
I know.
You know how good it feels when you wake up and don't feel good and somebody takes care of you?
I don't know how that
I'll be
feel.
honest with you.
I don't know how that feel,
But you
A-list.
gotta allow it to come. Well, you the man, so you gotta go and get it.
I don't know how that
Absolutely.
feel.
But the man, like I said, the man that found a wife found a good thing. So I'm not
Absolutely.
just speaking on the wife perspective. This is something I yearned growing up. At first, I was just out here wilding, slanging, and banging. Like I said, I had my playing days. But when I learned how precious a wife is, I said, shit, all the rest of the
You
world
better
can
speak
go.
on that double A.
Okay,
All
So-
the rest of the world
So
can go.
Gotta hear from
let Tony
Cisco.
let Tony hit let Tony.
let's go. Let's just go rock. Rock it out,
What are your
cuz.
thoughts?
Shit, he pretty much said it all. You know, I mean, you guys are still younger, so it's gonna take.
Nigga, I'm 43.
Nah, I'm 29. No kids, no wife. I don't want to hear that, Cisco.
For me, I always had trust issues because of my experiences with females. You know what I mean? So when I found
Cause you was in the
somebody
streets,
that,
nigga. Shit.
Oh. When I found someone that was like my mom, that had the same type of values as my mom, my grandma, you know, it was hard for me to change being the scumbag that I was to even kind of be around this person.
That's respect.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody consider like man that's single scumbags or they hoes or they out here in the streets. To tell you the truth, I'm doing all of that and above, and I'm really fucking happy, bro. I'm not kidding to you. No.
Thing is this though. Sometimes,
No.
She can't be in the background loud like that.
my thing is this beautiful. You gonna ask the question? Ask the question.
Yeah, what
But
you
with,
saying?
But with that being said, some men understand that where they are in life right now,
I am really
they
happy.
may not be ready for a wife.
I'm
And it
really
ain't
not.
Shit wrong
I'm really
with
not.
that.
And
And see what happens.
wrong with that,
and
Zoe.
Tony, what you saying?
And see what happens is this.
Wait, go ahead.
And see what happens is this. We grow up in this conditioned mindset where we think, oh, at 30 we supposed to be married. By 35 we supposed to have.
'Cause I'm
kids.
29.
By 40 we supposed.
And a lot of my friends are married with kids.
Don't yell
Exactly.
tonight.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
They saying, so what you doing?
And I say this as a man that's 43, childless and single. Unfortunately, everybody ain't guaranteed happily ever after.
That's true, but I have a question.
Let's leave it to the ladies. Let's go ahead,
We
ladies.
have some questions.
First, say your name and your
And
question.
your question, absolutely.
This is Stoney,
Okay.
co-host of the show.
Nice to
Nah,
meet you,
go
Stoney.
to the other
My-
chicks.
My question for you specifically, Zoe,
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
so you said you don't need a woman,
yeah,
but you would want one potentially one day.
yeah.
So when women say that they don't need a man,
Mhm.
but they want a man,
Mhm.
why is that such an issue?
It's not an issue for me.
Absolutely.
It's really a turn on because that lets me know that everything that she has going on is her responsibilities. And as a man, what I feel in this world for men and women is, hey, can I lighten your load? Right? Can I make whatever you got going on in your life feel easier? Right? And if those are things that you feel as a woman, I'm not able to provide, what are we really doing?
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of men, they try to sit up here and take what they got going on with a woman and lighten their load, and they really not in position to do that.
Yo.
And they fuck themselves up. And me as a man right now, I'm gonna be honest, Tony, if it was me and you, and that we were in a position where it was
You
like,
would
hey,
trade.
Tony, look, so I got what I got going on in my life. You got what you got going on in your life. I'm happy, you happy. Let's bring what we both doing individually together. We should be happy. If we're colliding and we're doing things that we shouldn't be doing, man, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
Can I say something
go
to you,
ahead.
though?
Ball game.
Yeah.
Ball game.
Brother,
Please, man, please.
All right, so I'm 8 years in DFW.
Talk to me.
My first year here was horrible. I went through my savings in 8 months, providing for my family, right?
Mhm.
Now I came here an entrepreneur, right? So my first year was horrible. When I depleted my savings, my wife took care of me.
Absolutely.
Did you hear what
As
I
you,
just
And
as
shout
you-
out to your
as
wife,
you
bro.
supposed to. I fuck with
Shout
my
out to your wife, bro.
4 months.
Miss A-List. Shout out to Miss
All the bills,
A-List.
Took care of all the rent, took care of everything. So I went and got
Hey,
my ass a
and the
job.
looks on their faces right now, shit.
So I went and got my ass a
That's a
fucking
wife
job,
right
bro.
there.
And I'm an entrepreneur. So for 2 years, I took that job on and told my wife, now I got it. Now you take your break.
Absolutely.
Okay, we have another question.
Talk to me.
First of all, it wasn't
State your name, and then talk.
Coach Jay the Goat
Talk to me.
name.
Nice to meet you.
First piggyback is it wasn't the expressions. It wasn't about his wife holding him down.
Okay.
It was about the comment of she's supposed to, like it was
Absolutely.
an obligation inside.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what?
No, let her talk, man. Let her talk.
I'm a ball game.
Let her talk.
I'm on ball game.
She's talking. Let her
No,
talk.
I'm not trying to cut you off. I just want to make sure we have context before you make the comment.
Go ahead.
What's your wedding vows? Your wedding vows say rich or poor, sickness or health, yada yada
For
yada.
better or for worse.
Better for worse. Guess what? When shit got rough, she did what she was supposed to do. If she was gonna be,
my wife.
if she was gonna be his wife.
But can I ask you something, Dwayne? Can I ask you something, Dwayne? That was
Stop
by
with the
that
Dwayne
was
shit.
that was by that was
I'm
by
not the
choice.
Rock.
That was by choice, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So she did what she had to do by
She did what
choice,
she was supposed
and
to
she
do
did
because
what
she
she had.
understood she was trying to be his wife.
But the point that you was trying to make is that she had to do that. And
No,
that's not the choice.
I'm not saying she had to, but I'm saying if she understood that, hey, the ball game he was pitching was you're going to be my wife within a certain time frame. When shit got hard, she
Look.
held him down.
Can I be honest with y'all?
Did you promise her that you was gonna marry her?
We wasn't even in that position yet. We were just both.
Exactly.
She didn't
We
have
both
no
was
obligation
leading.
to
She
go
didn't
with
have
her.
no obligation.
None.
She had no obligation.
But,
So what-
but guess what? Women operate off survival.
Yes.
So she took care of him off survival, not because of him, but because she had to do that shit anyway.
Anyway.
She knew she needed a roof over her
Because
house.
she knew.
Whether it was him,
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe Smith
So what's
or
your-
Joe Smoke.
We'll get your question next. We'll get your question next. Go ahead, beautiful. What was your question?
It could have been legit because of you. But
What was your question?
Possibly it could have been survival as well. My question was though, if you knew within right here, right now, for those who are single because you're married. So for those who are single, if you knew right here, right now, you weren't prepared to take on the load of being in a relationship, could you be honest with that?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna fuck you and leave you alone. I'm gonna be honest
Me?
to you. I'm gonna be honest to you. And if you don't want to do that, then realistically, I'm gonna be honest to you. We ain't got shit to talk about. And that's just as a man.
Good.
We ain't got nothing to talk about.
Me, I'm a ball gamer. I'm gonna let you know up front where I want to be within the next 90 days versus where I am today.
That's cap.
Is one thing.
That's cap.
Bullshit.
He gonna let you know where he want to be in that first day.
Bullshit.
And that's the first date
Bullshit.
that he take you out on. That's what he gonna do. What I want to ask, boss, because he married, and no disrespect,
No, talk to him. Talk to
you
him.
and
That's
you
why-
know my
that's
guy
why- that's
Cisco.
why I always wanted to get
Can I be honest, man? A-List, is that shit always 50-50?
No, it's not always 50-50, but in the same sense, we have an understanding.
And explain to me what you mean by 50-50.
Our 50-50 don't come within financials. Our 50-50 come within our understanding.
Mm-hmm.
We have an understanding. So financials don't even matter. It was a time my wife was up more than me. And it's been a time I've been up more than her. Now our goals is for our financials to reach peaks together.
Now, how did you handle that when times when she was up more than you? Because as a man individually, I'm gonna be honest to you. It take a toll. It kill your spirit when your lady up on more than you.
Absolutely.
I'm talking about when she got abs and your ass got a beer belly. That shit mean a lot.
Absolutely.
At times when she getting up and she cooking them eggs with cheese.
But you gotta have the right one, bro.
So what you? So talk to me. Let me hear this shit. What you mean? What you mean?
We got a game plan and we still working on it, but it includes this studio. You know what I mean? It includes where we going in the next 5 years. So like my thing is what you're saying is like it didn't even matter. I didn't even feel bad. Like we was working on a plan. I came here. I paid all the bills with my savings.
Did y'all have that conversation?
Yes. So everything.
What was that conversation like? Slow down a little bit. What was that conversation
Because
like?
I want to talk about this. To me,
I want to hear.
Like
What was that conversation like?
It's like this is what we doing and this is where we going. So the conversation was like, okay, this was left in the bank account and we can survive off of this. But you work an actual job. I don't. So this is what I'm gonna do.
Did she still see to you as a man to be like the provider in that position, or she say, you know what, we in this situation together, we gonna handle this together? How did she?
It was never a disrespectful moment. It was never I'm the big dog or she the big. It was never like that. We literally go into it as a team.
But how did you feel?
Our money is equal.
But how did you feel?
I felt like I need to get my shit together.
That's a man. That's a man.
They will be addressed. My thing has always been this: you have some women who come from the place of, oh, my bread better than yours, so I'm better than you, and it's like, no. The thing is this. No,
that's not his wife.
No.
That's the wrong woman. Yeah, we ain't talking about no thoughts you being that fucking Bruce City, Wayne. We ain't talking about them.
Nigga, I've been to Bruce City one time, nigga.
We
one
talking
time.
about real women.
4 minutes, nigga. 4 minutes.
4 minutes, and every woman behind this camera is real women. So you
absolutely,
need to,
that's why
let's approach.
Like Ron O'Neal.
Let's approach them in real women. So talk to them in real women.
Two questions.
What are the two questions?
We have Bree and then we have Miss Puma.
Let's hear what you got to say, Miss Bree. With them shades on.
I gotta get in character.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Cisco,
A-list.
A-list.
I've been calling you double A, my bad.
Uh-huh.
B.R. Anderson.
Yes.
What did your woman do
Uh-huh.
that motivated you to say, you know what, I'm going to get my shit together. I'm going to humble myself. I'm going to swallow my pride. I'm going to be the man that you need me to be and be the man for our family. I'm going to provide. I'm going to get my shit straight.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that she said to you? What is it that she did to trigger? Because I know, my dad's a Pisces.
Yeah.
So I know it takes a trigger in your mind.
Yeah.
For you to say, you know what, you were the one.
What was that?
They can suck a bowling ball through a garden hose.
Nah, what?
Bro, can you go first?
What was that? What was that, Cisco?
I mean, my lady was raised by her grandmother.
Uh-huh.
Country.
Uh-huh.
She's super old fashioned, old school, you know. and once I got with her, a lot of the shit that I did all the time with other females and shit,
she wouldn't have it.
He wouldn't have it.
That's not normal. That's not normal behavior, you know. And it took me time to realize, like, damn, I was a real shitty ass person.
Yeah.
People, you know what I mean? So over time, you know, I loved about her, but it took a lot of time for me to change my badass behavior, so that we can, you know, bond and go together.
You want to?
Because she asked A-list and Cisco.
No.
She asked A-list, not Dwayne.
I'm gonna let him answer, but I'll just say this: sometimes we as men, once we get to a financial place, we think shit's sweet. So having different women and doing all this
no, we
bullshit.
don't, Wayne. That's why I don't agree with you, bro. And that's what I don't agree with you, because you always downgrade women as if like they ain't got their own bag, bro.
What I'm saying,
no,
most
women got their
they got a bag.
No, most women got their own bag, bro.
It wasn't a trigger for me. I moved from a different state, and we had a plan. So we took my savings to pay the money for the year. The year was ending, and I was an entrepreneur, and my moving from Detroit to Dallas, you have to learn the Dallas way how to do business.
Absolutely.
I couldn't bring the Detroit way here. I noticed that after so many months.
You from Detroit?
Yes.
And if you don't mind, A-list, for the last minute that we have, can you please give us an idea of how you started this, and how you begun, and how you finished, and how you continuing to doing what you're doing? Give us that last minute.
So, real quick, A-list photography started in Detroit as soon as I graduated college. me and my best friend took our money we had in our savings and bought a studio.
And who was that friend? Shout out.
His name is Jimmy Chu.
Shout out. Jimmy
No,
Chu.
Yes, his really name is Jimmy Chu.
Jimmy Chu. Shout out.
But I was successful before I came to DFW. I was already had contracts and doing good things. So when I met my wife, I made my decision to leave all of that and come to DFW and start over. So when I first got here, I didn't have no studio. All I had is camera equipment and clothes. And I'm like, I'm gonna go to DFW and tear it up because from Detroit, you a hustler. So
Absolutely.
when you a hustler, you gonna make do with what you got.
Mm-hmm.
So it took me 5 years to get this location. That we
5 years.
And I've been here.
And how many countries have you traveled within 5
you
years?
trying to be funny.
No, I'm not trying to be funny.
He's a
I'm
high
just trying to
value
be
man. Let's
honest.
keep it a buck.
How many countries have you traveled within 5 years?
Like 7 countries.
He's a high value male.
Well, let's go to the next question from Puma.
Okay, my next question, and it's anybody who can answer.
Yeah.
Okay, the time is you're 13 years old. You're a 13-year-old boy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You're a 13-year-old boy. Wait, you walk with the camera.
Right this way. You
You're a
good?
13-year-old boy. I want you to describe the relationship that your mother had with men, whether it's with your father or any man that she was dating, and how that affects you now.
That was with my mama, baby daddy.
Okay.
And that was my father. And my father, I'm Puerto Rican and black. So I experienced two best of the both worlds. I experienced the Spanish side and I experienced the English side. And an ideal of what I experienced the most was my mom's side. So as a 13-year-old boy, at that age of growing up in Chicago, that was what I experienced.
But from a man's standpoint, what have you learned from the relationship that your mother had with any man? You're 13, whether it's your father, your stepfather. What was that like?
Polo, no matter
How did you learn from that right now?
no matter what situation,
That's a very impressive
yes,
age.
no matter what situation that I'm in, I'm gonna always be the best of myself, and that was what I've learned, of being the best of myself in whatever situation that it can
But
be.
you're 13.
I am
You know that
13.
to yourself.
I am 13.
Describe the relationship that your mother had with your father. That's who she was with at 13. Describe that relationship and how that affects you right now.
My father beat my mom at 13.
That's what I want to know.
I'm 20. I'm 29. I was born December 18, 1994. At 13 years old, my dad beat my mom. And to be realistic with you want to know the reason why he beat my mom? My birthday is December 18. Christmas is December 15. December 25th. He was supposed to buy me an Xbox 360. He didn't buy it. My mom slapped his ass across his face. And you know what my daddy did? My daddy hit my mom with a shovel. So you know what me and my little brother did? We whooped his ass like he was a nigga on the street.
Absolutely.
And in that position, that is what I learned at 13. And to this day, I'll show you right now my phone, 773-934-9000. That's my dad's number. I don't even pick up my dad's phone.
You don't tolerate disrespect.
I don't tolerate disrespect.
Absolutely.
So
I love to hear that.
that's personally for me.
I'm a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
So I always wonder, and I don't bring no man around my children.
You shouldn't bring him around till you know that this is somebody that you're going to be in a
here's the
long-term
thing,
relationship
though.
with.
I had my 13 really sit there and tell. I had my 13 ask me. He said, "Mom, do you go on dates?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Mom, I want to see you happy."
What's your son's name?
His name is Khalil. He's a Pisces.
Khalil.
But I feel like 13 is the impressionable age because I can tell you some horror stories.
It's actually 10.
13-year-old. I'm happy you said that. But 13 is like, I feel like this is a child. This is the time my son can talk to me and I can understand. Because at 10, you still trying to find the words. You really don't know. 13, your child can cuss you the fuck out. Okay? So 13, I feel like that was a time when I realized that my mom was making horrible dating decisions. So I feel like at 13 years old, and I'm 37, I date against what I saw in 13 because I saw the bullshit that I saw.
So what do you?
I want to see it from
Okay. I'm gonna give you a little ball game, and I guess my dynamic's a little different. My mother was mentally ill, so I was raised by my grandparents. By the time I was 13, my grandfather was dead, died of lung cancer. So I went from a 2-parent home to a 1-parent home in literally under a year. And the thing is this. And I'll never forget, I got an uncle back in Detroit that's a pimp. and his bottom bitch told me, women set the dynamic in which they will accept.
Yeah.
So understand that anything you allow a man to do to you is the standard he's seeing from that point forward.
Yeah.
Like I got uncles and cousins of some of the biggest dope niggas in the country.
Right.
Like I got a cousin named Craigie. I mean literally dead. Yo,
but Wayne, can I ask you one question?
Dead ass. This nigga done been on the stage with Lil Jon at the Source Awards, all types of shit.
But let me ask you one question.
Talk to me.
For A-List and for Cisco, please help me and Dwayne understand the way of life to how to get a woman to treat y'all how they treat y'all. I really want to hear it.
You want to go first, Brody?
It's a tough one. That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, because it's not a real answer to it. It's literally, it comes from how you treat, respect, and how you run your home. You the pastor of your own home, so you got to think about how you want to run your home and what you want to receive in return.
And they making it too easy for y'all these days.
How's up?
Way too easy.
Can we?
No motivation.
Can we get a shout out?
All right.
Well, that being said, thank you guys for answering our questions. We're going to wrap this up. So if you have any final thoughts, please share them now.
Final thoughts, I think really in perspective, I think women are the most dangerous thing that's walked this earth.
Absolutely.
And I love them.
Because y'all don't truly understand how much y'all can control a man's emotions just by your mere presence.
By your presence.
It ain't you fucking me. It ain't you doing this. Just by the emotional embrace that I take on to you as a woman. Because as a man who wants a wife ultimately, who wants these particular different things, yes, there's an emotional balance that you give me as a man. So
thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
So thank you, women. Hey, Liz, close us out, bro.
Go watch Bob Marley One Love.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
And this concludes FréLitqa.
Woo.
FréLitqa, goddammit.
Bro, no.